What up, everybody? Charlie B back in the building with Mrs. Who?
Mrs. B.
And let me just say, it's got to be real. Girl, I can write a book on how you making me feel. Shalimar in the building. What'd you think about that one?
What show we doing?
No, could you imagine if the Temps would have did that? If Dennis Edwards would have... So much love between us. Oh, fire. Fire if the Temps would have did that. I need to start me a Temptations band. A tribute. That's what I need. What you think?
Where are you planning on practicing with this band?
Right here.
Okay. Yeah.
So what? We doing which road?
IG Farms, Tim cleared it up today.
No support. Okay, IG Farm Tim cleared it up today. Right now, I'm confused, and we'll get there. Let's go.
Okay. Alicia James.
Your boy getting a head cold or something. Y'all, I just want to say sorry from the door. What's up, Alicia James?
AP in a Game family. CB, I'm still watching. I'm just letting the new subscribers leave comments. I'm more behind the scenes now, interacting with the game. As always, great show. We on one.
Thank you, Miss Lady.
Mr. South Carolina.
What's up, big bro?
What's up, bro? And Peanut Gang.
You know what it is.
And he said that MF talked too much.
Next.
Uh,
You on one, bro.
I think this is Nikesha Cook.
What's up, Nikesha Cook? Welcome, baby.
The reason they're taking a nap is because they're still sick.
That is maybe probably true because you don't get over the flu like that. So I'm going to accept that and give you this. But Miss Lady, if you've been watching for years, they've been making these boys take naps every day. Let's go.
Mr. South Carolina said I cut my grass last week, Tuesday. He said working them boys too hard. So
No, big bro. Your grass grow faster than Tim's, okay? And grandma's and everybody. Next.
he said working them boys too hard. Someone please call 911 or DSS.
Thank you.
Then he said he went to see his side piece.
Side piece, Timmy. Seeing side piece, Timmy. Yeah. That's for you, bro.
And Mr. South Carolina said God stop talking to him because he doing too much lying and chilling with the devil.
Chilling. Hey, bruh. You wanna hit that? Yeah, chilling. Next.
Designs Decor.
What's up, Designs Inc? I don't know why I just did it.
Who's using the chair?
Which one? His or mine? You talking about the one he stole from Megan? I don't know, my lady.
Jesse Sanders.
What's up, Jesse Sanders? Hey, babe.
Someone needs to help show him up. He really does be getting rid of the comments. He really thinks he's smart. JW Crickets have me rolling.
Miss Lady, when JW sit there, like he'll say something and then he'll show Tim and then JW like, I can't even do it. He sits there for a minute with the crickets going. I'll be rolling there. You, next.
Cynthia Lopez.
What's up, Cynthia Lopez? What up?
Taking a nap. Never in my life heard of boys at that age taking a nap. Well, taken after they're lazy.
Next. Too much energy at that age.
Let go of yesterday.
What's up, let go yesterday? What a better?
All the boys minus the baby don't need a nap. Why are they going in their bed dirty after doing farm chores and playing, allegedly? They're sheltering their children. Everyone love their kids, but need a mental break. The kids, neither do the parents get a break. A teacher or daycare don't raise children. Just because his kids are only with the parents don't mean they are instilling constructive values.
Thank you. I can't reach with this arm. I'm short. Next.
And then Jesse Sanders said, Charlie B, she's been working from home for a while now. We just didn't know. His lying ass. She's just as big a liar as Big Timmy. He got you looking stupid. Shut up, Megan. That's your pimp. He pimps the whole family. Megan, you're one big dummy.
Now, we're going to discuss this when we get to Lee Love, because right now, everybody, I'm confused. So I really don't know what to say about Megan working, other than I don't know.
Janice Gillen.
What's up, Janice Gillen?
Odell Beckham, touchdown, Charlie B. You're on one.
I hope so.
Lady Love,
What's up, Lady Love?
the funky, crusty, musty skunk has to rest his
Why y'all always gotta come in? Y'all know that messes with me when y'all call me stinky.
Because he's tired. To me, nap time means you don't get anything to eat until after a nap. So work, then pretend education, then nap, and you might get something to eat. Please, somebody with letters, come help these children like CPS, DHS, IRS, FBI, SBI, EBT. Somebody, please.
Wait a minute. Did you hear what you just said, Miss Lady? So, they make... Did y'all catch that? Boom, boom, boom. That was a good one. Next.
Nettie Decor.
What's up, Nettie Decor? Hey, babe.
Charlie B, I agree with you 100%. That's how I got pulled into the IG farm game because of my grandson who was in prison.
Thank you. My son was in jail.
And I was telling my grandson about Tim and what Tim went through, the same thing that my grandson went through. And I cannot wait until my grandson got home to start watching IG Farm. I tried to convince my grandson that he could get a farm. I started noticing little things, especially when I sent them 2 or 3 emails.
You was me.
I sent them,
Not a farm per se, but just do it right. That's how I was. Let's go.
I sent them 2 or 3 emails asking for a prayer for my grandson with no response. When my grandson made it home, I did my best to try to get him to sit and watch at least 30 minutes of IG Farm, and I was wondering why he would not watch them.
Because he been to prison and he know the scam.
But later, after I start noticing things, I said to myself, the reason...
Ain't no disrespect to your grandson.
The reason he's not watching them is because game recognized game.
Thank you.
He knew what Tim was all about, and I guess he said, I will let my grandma find out for herself.
Miss Lady, I just want to say this to everybody. Just because some of our siblings, some of our people we love to death end up in prison, don't mean they're dummies. Okay? Don't mean they're dummies, and I hope you didn't take that as in he's just going to let the cards fall where it lays with you. He took it as, that's grandma. I can't tell grandma nothing. That's respect. So he let you see for yourself, Miss Lady. I hope you didn't take it as, I'm gonna just let her see. No. He respects you. He understands you. And like I said before in the beginning of this, just because you've been in prison don't mean you're stupid. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. That was a good one.
Brenda Gerard.
What's up, Brenda Gerard?
Tim is a man-child who thinks he is entitled like a little prince who expects others to do his work. Cannot stand Tim or Megan, who are frauds, in my opinion only.
Next. That means it's perfect, everybody.
Lady Love.
What's up, Lady Lizzo?
He is not a man. That dog is more of a man than that funky skunk is talking about.
Giddy!
Whatever you want, Charlie B. That musky,
Giddy!
crusty, dusky, dirty, funky skunk is a nothing. I want to say...
At least Gideon protecting the family, right?
I want to say so many other words about
Busy.
this monster, but I'll stop about here before I say something I can't take back, Charlie.
No, you can say whatever you want. I will take it.
You right. I watched for years and felt the same way. So you know I was mad. I mean, big mad.
I got us. Believe me, he can't do nothing to y'all. Whatever y'all want to say on here, say it. And I'm gonna read it. And all that. This is all knowing me. Let's go. Let's proceed.
Julie Taman.
What's up, Julie Taman?
CB, Tim is always behind on filming and doing jobs, etc. No excuse to be behind if that's his only job is around the farm and YouTube. He is slow and lazy. Grandma Lily is a hard worker, not lazy, and takes pride in her place. That's why she cut her grass, because it was time. The only boy that should be napping is Benjamin. Tim, where you go? Where you go last night? Megan is in on.
You caught that, didn't you?
Megan is in on all of this.
Why your family in the dark?
Both are being a secret squirrel about the truth that's really happening on the nasty farm, lying to his subscribers on everything. CB, that is so true about putting words you want deleted in your live stream and regular videos. YouTube will delete them. Other YouTubers said that can be done. Also, some YouTubers that go live have admins people, and the admins can delete comments for the YouTuber if people get ugly on the live. Tim, did you enjoy reading the Peanut Game comments that we know the truth about Megan is still working for the college? Is that why you're talking about Megan working in this video? All allegedly, my opinion only. CB, great video.
Thank you, Miss Lady, but here's where it falls where I'm confused. We'll get there. Next.
Grandma Gang,
What's up, Grandma Gang?
Wait, CB, he said, Megan, that's my wife. You a wannabe pimp, man. You actually said she's your wife like you wasn't sure.
Bottom. Next.
Nettie Decor.
What's up, Nettie Decor?
And another thing, I used to leave comments and I noticed he deleted my comments. Then I started off by writing, I know that you're going to delete this comment, but at least I know you read it. Then I noticed that he did not delete my comment.
Narcissist. Narcissist. You're not going to be better than him. So since you think you know what I'm doing, I'll leave it up. Next.
Grandma 007.
What's up, Grandma 007? I just want to tell you yesterday I said Grandma Gang in my grid down. It was you. You seen I gave you a little, you the only one I gave this to. You know that. So, brain fart, my bad. That was all you yesterday. That show was basically dedicated to you, Miss Lady. Let's go.
They make those children take naps because they don't want to be bothered with them. When those kids are off.
Come on, baby, please. Grandma rolling.
Hold on.
They don't want to be. That's. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm thinking, Grandma. Come on, baby.
Okay. Hold on. And the children take naps because they don't want to be bothered with them when those kids are of no use to them. Nap time. Sorry excuse for parents.
Grandma, stretch these out, Mo.
Their pappy is lazy and sorry. He's no kind of a man. He's the only one living his best life on that compound. Look how he's always smiling while his family looks defeated.
Get over here.
Look how he's always smiling while his family looks defeated, depleted, depressed, and disgusted.
Know what I'm saying? Next.
Grandma Gang.
What's up, Grandma Gang?
Chuck, this is video swapping pieces and fragments, old videos like a mug. Cut, paste, delete one video 10 times.
And you would know how you be turning them into cartoons and cutting. You would know. See? I love y'all. Reaction channels, we in here.
Lady Love said I couldn't understand how they could be homeschooled and napping at the same time.
Lady Love you.
Lies, lies, and more lies.
I'm thinking like, wait a minute, how's that? Okay.
Nettie Decor said Megan is as crazy as a road lizard. If Tim was my husband and he told me that I don't talk to anybody.
She about to get ran. She's already been ran over.
If Tim was my husband and told me that I don't talk to nobody on that side of the fence, I would have told him good. Make sure you stay over on your side of the fence because I don't want to talk to sorry A either.
She would have read me my rights. You feel me? And I would have been in husband jail. No food, no snacks, no nothing. She still would have made me take my walks every morning. But other than that, it would have been a wrap. Next.
Nia B.
What's up, Nia B?
You can tell by Tim Jr.'s demeanor that he is maturing. He needs to be around other kids his age. I feel like they're keeping him on the same level as the other kids.
Come on.
At his age, his body is changing, and I bet they haven't talked to him about it. Did you see Baby Ben and how he looked at Tim when he couldn't come outside?
Yes.
He looked like he cussed him in every baby language. He looked like, Ninja, what you doing? Let me outside.
Baby talk. This our farm. You just live here, Daddy. Next.
Darlene Johnson.
Wait a minute. Darlene Johnson, what's up?
They always taking a nap, not because they sick. They are too big for naps.
That's what I was saying. They always do this, Miss Lady, from the earlier comment. It might be because they're sick, but they always take these naps.
Let them boys have some fun.
Thank you.
Miss T Ideas.
What's up, Miss Tizzle?
He lying behind them shades like Tim Jones. And what was the
Larry said that like he got them glasses on trying to beat you.
And what was the mission of this farm again? CB, please always remind the newbies of the mission. Megan is a liar also.
God. It's all about God. That's why it's IAG. It's not all about farm. It's all about God. That's what he started this on. Thank you, Miss Lady. And I will start into this.
Martha Herkley.
What's up, Martha Herkley?
CB, you asked, what did he do? Holds the camera. That's it.
We all agree with you.
Grandma 007 said, how can a woman raise boys into men when a woman's brain isn't wired into thought process and behaviors like that of a man? She can help guide the boys down the right path of life to try preventing the boy from choosing to go down the wrong road in life. Also vice versa. That's why some single parent dads include women in their daughters' lives. The women can teach the daughter female things and help her grow into womanhood. It's actually a good thing. Tim doesn't have a hand in raising his boys because he's a poor excuse for a man. His thoughts and behaviors will have those boys just like him. This is why it is of the utmost importance who people have children with. Choose wisely, y'all. Don't be desperate like Megan. Make sure the person has his or her head on straight.
Should I smack the table or just kick it over at this point? Next.
Carol
Grandma on one. Let's get it.
Carol Rivers.
What's up, Carol Rivers? Welcome, baby.
The statement that he is talking is not true. Benjamin is lacking social awareness, and napping at their age is slowly declining their level of cognitive functioning.
Thank you.
The role model of the female leadership pulls from their male gender identity alongside their sexual maturity level of their age development. The boys are going to model their mother and disdain the father because of lack of respect and empathy towards them.
Thank you. We've been seeing it. The boys stand like Megan. They poke their stomach out and all that. Have y'all seen this? Do y'all notice this? Whole show alleged. Let's eat.
Nettie Decor said IAG, it's all about fraud, allegedly.
Nettie, you is all about right. Next.
Living life to the fullest.
What's up, living life to the fullest?
That's so crazy that he brainwashed her to believe that if she is not on his side of the fence, they are not equally yoked. Control at its best.
You are equal as soon as you say I do. That's 50-50, baby. Let's get it. Let's go. Why you up here talking about it's not 50-50? It's 100, 100, and 100. And all. Was that 100 and 100? What y'all seen yesterday? No, that was dictatorship. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed.
Pat B.
What's up, Pat? Bizzle.
My opinion only. With Tim tucked his shirt and tightening his belt, he thinks he's cute. Couple that with the workouts, my guess would be that Tim...
You remember when I said, yeah, you get my good side, Megan? He think he fine.
My guess would be that Tim may be cheating.
Or my mama would say, fine.
Megan not having transportation and being tied down, keeping kids, he is allowed to potentially have a chick in place other than the IG chicken coop.
Oh, Tim got chickens, and Tim got chickens on the side. With the gravy, what he say? The gravy, the mashed potatoes, the buns, the everything that they sell at the restaurant. He want it all. He want next.
Big Papa Rabbit.
What up, Big Papa Rabbit?
Charlie B, how is Tim gonna teach his boys how to be a man when he's not a man?
He's leaving it up to me. And you're exactly right.
And Big Papa Rabbit said Charlie B, Tim is just a lazy sack of it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sack of schnit. I'll say it for you, baby.
Nanny Lodge.
What's up, Nanny Lodge? Welcome, baby.
My opinion, the boys picked up some virus from the animals and inhaling the horrible smell of animals.
Oh, y'all been coming on here telling me that this can happen. Even with the hair thing, y'all told me that like that could be a part of ringworm or stuff like that, and that could be caused from the animals. I don't know, but I love all y'all's input and advice, and I'll probably be looking into it because a lot of y'all keep saying this, and if it quack like a duck, quack.
Lilo's Beaches.
What's up, Lilo Beaches? Here we go.
Just in case you missed it on the other video, myth busted. CB and everyone just got through to the writing department. I asked for Megan and was told Megan has not worked there for a couple of years now. Their exact words. I called the number ending in 1304, the administrative assistant's new number. She also stated that her department does not control the website after telling her it still had Megan listed. I said in comment to just call, but ironically that was completely glossed over.
No, raise your comment in here, didn't you?
Yeah.
A
lot of y'all need to start fact checking better before jumping on the bandwagon and running with these narratives. Just saying. So I repeat, Megan does not currently work there and hasn't for a couple of years now.
Break down. Still breaking me on down. You gonna do it?
No.
I live with the bootleg Mariah Carey and don't nobody know it but me. This is a shame. This is a shame. She all that. She could do all that. Do it.
Can we move on?
Okay, just let me say this. All right, where we sit right now, Tim came on here and said basically Megan allegedly works from home. I've said what I had to say. Lee Love, thank you for doing your research, baby. It's all peanut game. It's all love. I know where it's coming from. I know some of peanut game is like, just like my mama was like, why Lee Love coming at you like this? It is what it is, okay? My whole thing is this. Back in the day, when I saw my grandma Lily, I made a comment. Lee Love didn't like my comment I made. And it was about what would you do for your children and things like that. Okay? So now, she came in, she made a statement, she made a comment, and I left it alone. I just thought like family. We family in here, right? Okay, it's cool. All right? So now we're at a situation to where, well, not really even a situation with me. It's like Tim said what he had to say. The college website has what it has up there. Lee Love found her information. I'm confused. And the only people that can really make this 100% correct or not is Tim and Megan. So thank you, Lee Love, for your information and you doing that. But Miss Lady, I never didn't read your comment. Just because I didn't respond by thumbs, I read the comment. Miss B read the comment and I answered it. If you missed that show, I'm sorry. Okay? Much love for Peanut Gang. We all family in here. It's no, I'm mad at Lee Love or nothing like that. No.
I'm glad she called. I wasn't gonna call. I don't like talking to people like that. I order my food online.
You ain't got to go there.
And I don't like talking to people.
You ain't got to go there. Now everybody gonna be sitting up here. Miss B pay all the extra money for DoorDash for no reason. That's why I look at it. Y'all want to talk?
Whatever.
I will get in my car and go get what I want. See, PF changed tonight. What? Anyway, let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed next. So, like, I just want to say, Lee Love, still love you, baby. No big deal. We always have our back and forth. That's what we here for. We fam. If you don't have somebody in family that you go back and forth with, you ain't got no real fam. Yes or no? So, hey, Miss Lady, come in and keep giving me your critiques and your, what is it? She did her research. Let's get it, let's go. But like I said, as of right now, especially after what Tim said, we all confused, right? Because if she's not working at the college or something, this brother's mindset was gone so much, and I'm running around in his mind, that he had to come on here yesterday and tell y'all, allegedly, yeah, they can work from home somewhere. I don't know what to think. I'm confused. Next.
Miss Boss Lady.
What's up, Miss Boss Lady? Is this Snoop's wife?
I caught it. I think, damn, Charlie B was right.
Thank you, Miss Lady. I hope I was.
Deborah Elliott.
What's up, Deborah Elliott? And I will retract if we all could come and find out that I am wrong. But the only way we gonna do that is with Tim. And from what he did yesterday. Next.
Deborah Elliott.
What's up, Deborah Elliott?
This is so sad. Your wife working hard and you don't have a card. That is so wrong, but you will reap what you sow. That's Megan's money. She works for. She isn't no slave. I'm upset about this. Wake up, Megan. Get it together.
Get over here. And even if I am wrong, he still used Megan's money to get to where he is now. Tim Jr.'s money when he sold the house. And my whole thing like that. And I am a man. I'm not a narcissist. I will retract. Because I feel like there's two different things. Either you're a man or you're a narcissist. Because a man can admit when he's wrong. Go check on your mama, Tim.
Deb T.
What's up, Deb Tizzle?
Why, oh why, are they still taking naps? My 5-year-old and 8-year-old grandchildren don't take naps and are in
and you wish they would sometime.
And are in school all day. What the hell is going on that farm? Only one who needs to take a nap,
baby, should
be Benjamin. Lost Boys. Tim went to see.
What's up, Lost Boys? One of my favorite movies.
No, that's how she started the.
I thought that was somebody else.
Lost Boys. Tim went to see his side piece, Little Bobby. LMAO. You're correct, Charlie B. He expects Megan to raise men because Tim is not a man. He has a lot of sugar in that double D tank.
Tim's and Little Bobby. Mm-mm. Tim's and Little Bobby. Down the road, next door, I don't know.
Extreme girl.
What's up, extreme girl?
Okay, Charlie B. Are you trying to act nice? But Tim is a sorry excuse for a male.
Little baby. He is a sorry excuse me.
Why in Hades does he say Megan can raise her sons like they're not his too? First off, males become true men by following and observing the spirit of other men being taught by fathers, uncles, grandfathers, or male mentors.
Charlie B, Cam, J Dub, any other brothers on here reacting to this brother? Real G, real men. Let's go.
Megan only has the spirit of a woman within herself. So if Tim is leaving the lion's share of raising his sons to Megan, then what spirit will be more dominant in them? Tim really needs deliverance from that prison spirit and mentality he has, because he is ruining lives trying to make himself more important or first. And that is not all about God. Jesus said whoever is first will be last, and that's because you have to learn to serve before you can lead. It's not an automatic thing, it's a process.
Do I need to say anything but hit the wall on this one? Next.
Get Money Jones.
What's up, get money? Take that money. You know that's how I started with you. She don't like it.
13 minutes, 47 seconds. Charlie B, he left them alone to go down the street to visit Alan's cousin, the new woman in his life. That's who he was on.
Did he drive the tractor?
That's who he was on the phone behind the pig pen, and the boys got through with the farm tours real quick. He kept talking about he was on the phone with her then.
Did you just get busted talking to your chickadees? Next.
Deb
Chickadees. I'm sorry, y'all. That's my time spent in West Virginia, and Hee Haw was on. Who, Dempsey?
Said, haha. He just told us that Megan is working still. On one, Charlie B.
That's what I thought, Miss Lady. That's why. Are we all confused now with the research Lee Love did?
And Deb T said, you're hilarious, Charlie B. But I can agree Megan is a fool, because no man on this earth would talk to me that way. No way, no how. This method doesn't even work. Oh, hell to the no. What? Satan has a hold on Tim and Megan. What the signs are these Illuminati?
Baphomet, all that. Illuminati, all that. But Tim, let me just tell you this. To be Illuminati, you gotta be the 1%. You're far from it. Let's go.
Grandma 007 said Tim can't raise crops nor those animals.
Pick him up, Grandma!
No way he can raise those boys. Heck, Megan is raising him along with the boys. Only thing he raises are hell and that fork to his mouth.
Oh! Only thing he raises is hell. Come on.
And the fork to his mouth.
You see me do my eating.
Deb T said, I read that one. Miss T Ideas.
What's up, Miss T Ideas?
Grandma Gang cut paste theatrics is fire.
Man!
I love the way they turn these people into cartoon characters.
I had to accept it.
Because I get tired of looking at Tim's lying mug.
Y'all heard what I had the nerve to say yesterday, right? That's a man that can admit it. I'm not a narcissist. I watched Grandma stuff and I was like, nailing it. Wish I'd have thought of that. I'm not going to start it though, because that's stealing. And I'm not Tim. Next.
Corinne Howard.
What's up, Corinne Howard, Grandma Gang?
Tim is really looking confused, talking about Megan. Work is at home.
So we're all confused now with after what Lee Love came up with. You see what I'm saying? We all fam in here. Let's go.
Truth be told.
What's up, Truth be told?
Someone in his comments told Tim he talks too much.
Oh, his own comments?
Another person asked him why the boys need naps.
Next. Oh! I don't read them.
Another person told Tim they hope they still alive to see the trailer done in the porch.
His own people getting tired of this brother, man.
They both screaming. If Megan was so afraid, she has a laptop to contact someone for her and those boys.
She got a phone in her back pocket allegedly for work. Let's go. Let's see. If it ain't at the college, I don't know where it is, but allegedly from what Tim had to say yesterday, that laptop and that backpack y'all be talking about is being put to use. Next.
Diane McCarter.
What's up, Diane McCarter?
Agree with every word, Charlie B. Now tell me how that POS going to teach a child how to be a man when he's never been one himself. Like I said, anybody, anything can procreate. That's the only thing this man can actually do that I've seen.
Hosho legend. That was a deep one.
Denise King.
Because he can't work. Because he can't. Denise Kissel, what's happening, baby?
It's funny how a man who doesn't believe in work talks about his family working all the time, every day. Charlie B.
And films it, and he's doing nothing. Come on.
I call his slavery, and Megan is a damn fool. Having the flu is nothing to play with.
No, it can lead to pneumonia and death.
The boys should not be out in the cold or working, and they definitely are too old to be taking naps. The only one who should be taking naps is Benjamin. Why would anybody think that Megan is an angel? Of course she's throwing up signs. She lives, sleeps, and bore 4 children for this boy. She's a slave and his firstborn.
For the devil, allegedly.
A puppet and a fool. But
Did I say that?
The main thing is she's a willing participant right by his side.
No, Johnny B, I did.
She got us back more than her boys or hers.
You're exactly right.
Jeanette Webster.
What's up, Jeanette Webster? I'm sorry about this, y'all. I hate this. Babe, I'm getting sick. Next. No, I don't need to quit. We rolling.
Jeanette Webster.
What's up, Jeanette Webster?
Charlie B, I think a little different as far as the naps go. If the boys wake up at the crack of dawn to do farm chores, they need a nap, just my thoughts.
Ooh.
Tim, as we know, is a hot A mess, and so is Megan.
I never thought of that, Miss Lady. He do get them up early to do farm chores and stuff like that, and on an empty stomach. So if you hungry and stuff like that, you might need a nap after you did all that work. So I'm going to give you yours on that one. That's something I didn't think about, baby.
April Masterson.
What's up?
I don't know how.
Hey, Rob.
I don't know how the devil is raising men's. Megan, can you take a couple?
Men's, baby.
Can you take a couple of dollars and
I said I wasn't going to do that no more.
ask your master, can you buy a new blouse?
Blouse, car, shoes, house that he promised her, all this. You on one.
Hazel Woods.
What's up, Hazel Woods?
Tim will never get a job with his felony record, especially for the crime he committed. With the background checks they do now, he's done.
Dun, 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 dun. Let's go.
Phyllis Elam.
What's up, Phyllis Elam? I never did that one.
Mr. B, you've been on it this week. Thank you and Mrs. B for running those roaches out of those boots. Trailer, lawnmower, etc. Yes, sir. I'm sure that the IRS, Medicaid, WIC, KTAP, food stamps offices will have their work cut out for them. Let's see. He has licenses, barber, culinary, farming, scamming, and more. But he forgot to get his, quote, law degree while he was in his padded cell.
If he did, he would have read, you don't mess with the aura. It's S.
Maybe you can call him.
My taxes was done 4 days after they got here. I don't play.
Maybe he can call his best friend to help him to hide his assets. Oops, I forgot he ain't got no friends. Well, he needs to call his cousins, aunts, brothers, sisters, etc. But boom, he is estranged from them too. Well, surely he can call his mom or dad. You think? Nope. Both of them will get caught in their scams, etc.
Come on.
His big old bragging mouth spoke too soon again. That $20,000.
He spoke too soon. Can we stop right here? He spoke too soon. So allegedly, from what we all feel from what he said yesterday, she working somewhere, right?
That $20,000 he got last month made him make a fool of himself quick.
That $20,000, he's making more than that now, y'all. That was back then. Like right now, Tim's making like 50, 60 bands a month, y'all. Let's go.
Mama G.
What's up, Mama G?
CB, I don't believe Tim Jr. is 9. I think he is already 11 or close to it. Either way.
We don't know because he bounces around. At first, you remember when he was already 11 and then they jumped him back to 9? That was the first thing that me and Lee Love went in on. You feel me? And then she had to come back in here and be like, wait a minute, Charlie, now I'm confused. When he jumped back to 9 years old and Titus was 8. Next.
Either way, all of them are too old to take naps. As the oldest son, Tim should be devoting more one-on-one time with him.
Let's go.
He should take him along when he's out doing, quote,
Home Depot, Lowe's, teaching him.
He should take him along when he's out doing, quote, errands and explain life to him. He
can't take him over his woman's house, allegedly.
He has earned the right for a closer relationship with his dad. Too bad Big Tim doesn't realize this.
Or his means. I don't know. Perfect one. Next.
MD Gant.
What's up, MD, baby?
There was a vault that was done where Big Ums left Megan and the kids quick, fast, and in a hurry to go help his male friend. He took the groceries that the truck was filled with in the truck with him, so Megan and the kids were without groceries until he came back. He took care of his friends before his family. What is that about?
I don't like to be around these people, even though I'm married to her and these are my children. Allegedly, get where I'm going there. On one. Next.
T has fun.
I'm gonna kill this fly. What's up, T has fun?
Said pimpin'.
Spinning cheese! Not his own. His subscribers.
CB, it doesn't take the right man. It could be a woman that knows what's happening and tries to talk sense into her spirit. He doesn't want her in contact with anyone.
No, whoa. You was perfectly right. And I know you're not going here, but as far as Megan raising the boys as men, I know a lot of women who are single who have raised good men by themselves. Yes or no, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, I'm saying I don't want y'all to look at it like Charlie B's coming at it like Megan can't do this. Yeah. I'm not saying she can't. But with you being a father and you're there, this is messing with me, and you're in the home, why should it be her job to raise men? When you claim you are one, let's go.
He doesn't want her in contact with anyone. Real talk, he didn't like his mom and her talking.
Because Grandma Lily was probably letting him know he was wrong.
She was trying to talk to her, but Tim wouldn't hear of it.
Next. That's for you.
Juanita Williams.
What's up, Juanita Williams? What up, babe?
Tim standing in the rain is probably the most water he's had touching him in years. And have you noticed his music genre has changed? Because
of Charlie Bizzle. And let me just tell you this, Tim. Like back in the day, you can't stop the rain when you fall. GQ, I think. Let's get it. Let's go.
Melba Moore.
What's up, Melba Moore? No more music, Donna. No music. Next.
This was 2 weeks ago. It came and went. My kids and my lights stayed 2 nights. Naps are mandatory. Never recess. No, I never was forced to nap. I stayed out till the street light comes on.
Hey, Miss Lady, can I just say something? Stay until they come on or be home before they get on. Don't let them be flickering and hit the porch. That's how my mama was. You be home before the street light. Next. How many of y'all was like that?
As did my kids if they went on their own. My not too burnt food period. If burned, let's go get something to eat.
Exactly. And can I just say this? When we were little, y'all, yes or no? How many of us, talking to the brothers, Tim Jr.'s age, we didn't have no pond. But we had worms in the backyard. We had fishing poles. How many of y'all dug up worms and stuff like that after it rained and the next day went fishing on your bike? That's all I got to say. These boys, we don't even see them fishing on their land. Oh, boo. It's not their land, it's Tim. They just do farm chores and what they tell them to do and stay in jail. Next.
Marcella.
Hold your legend. She looking at me like.
Marcella Brown.
What? What's up, Marcella Brown? Welcome, baby.
Why them big boys taking naps?
Because they need time to do whatever they want to do and just not be bothered with their farm hands. Think about it. What do farm hands do? They do their work and then they go back to their shelter, right? Right? And then they do them, leave or whatever. But these boys are too young to leave or do whatever. So he just sends them back to cell block 4 until he needs them to say goodbye to y'all and he needs a little know it. Yes or no? Next.
Sharon Swift.
What's up, Sharon Swift?
What 9 and 11-year-old takes a nap?
IAG. No, IAT, all about Tim. Next.
Lorraine Moses.
What's up, Lorraine Moses? Welcome, baby.
I caught when Tim told on himself. He said Megan doesn't have to drop the kids off because she works from home. Then he quickly said she works in the home. What a liar.
What's the difference, Miss Lady? You caught it, right? So we all catching this, and with all the everything we know now today, because I keep it real, I'm not a narcissist. I ain't gonna block nothing, take nothing down, throw nothing away. And all the comments is up there. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Are we all confused right now? With the college saying what they have to say from Lee Love, what I had to say, and what Tim said yesterday.
Lisa Looney.
What's up, Lisa Lune?
Absolutely right, CB. I was attempting to try to get my own son, my neighbors, and anybody I could to watch them. My daughter didn't trust them and unsubscribed pretty quick. I was suggesting IG just like you, and I started questioning them when I saw that they pulled a bad, sneaky deal over on Miss Lily. I had family land stolen from me in 2007, so I knew that the title for her was steward, and I knew I thought things correctly. Then there I was worrying about the children and still half watching, and the algorithm must have heard my mouth or something, but I found you. And I'm still here too, Tim. You can't stay out of the comments because you and Megan know you're not being honest and you're stealing life from your 4 precious gifts from God. Charlie B, you're always 100 with me. Let's get it, let's go. I love this, hearing you letting everybody know who Charlie B is and why. You're the GOAT, and that's for real.
Thank you,
Timbo and May. Boom, boom, boom. Thanks to my Miss Lily, Lady B, too, because she's the glue here. Grandma.
I can't do nothing on my own.
Grandma Lisa loves y'all and all this game and all the many new game friends that feel the same way we do. And yes, the new channels are great. I don't know how much longer Tim has to sit on his NAS and lie on God. Tim and Megan's sales are nothing but 2 liars using God to steal from anybody by using God's name. Tim's going to bust hell wide open and pull his co-partner down to hell with him. God, please have mercy for all 4 children, for they're not responsible for their parents' sins.
And that's how we look at it over here. It ain't their fault.
Forgive me for being long-winded. I love everybody.
You're not long-winded. You speaking the truth. It's facts. Let me give you this. You deserve that. Ain't another one. Next.
Jerry Hinton.
What's up, Jerry Hinton? Welcome.
Tim asks as if he's Noah building an ark because he knows that the world is coming to an end.
For him, it is. Immediately. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. You ain't got another 5-6 years on here, bro. Next.
And Jerry said, why are UCB competing with Tim? He's nothing.
I'm not competing with Tim. I don't know how anybody would feel like I'm competing with Tim. Okay. I read one comment, and I didn't do that show, where somebody said, Tim went to Disney, you went to Disney. No. 2 different Disneys. Tim went to Disney World in Florida. He drove. My whole thing was he kept saying Disneyland. Okay. I went to Disneyland. I flew. I don't do what, see, my whole thing is, like I say, it's premeditated over here, right? So you keep saying Disneyland. Is that where you really want to be? So I just felt like I'd take my children to Disneyland instead of Disney World because they already been. That's it. And I take my children everywhere. I take my children, like every 6 months my kids go somewhere. And in between that, Miss Me and Miss B go somewhere. So as of right now, is Megan what? Taking 4 trips a year at least? Just with her and Tim? No. My whole thing is this. I'm not competing with nobody. I'm just letting y'all know what it is. And he talking about all his abundance and everything like that. This brother should be doing a whole lot better than me. So I just come on here and I just do what I do and show y'all what I do for my family. And if it looks like I'm competing, I don't think I'm competing because technically I win. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's proceed.
And Jerry Hinton said,
And no disrespect to your comment, bro, because I feel like where you standing, like, Charlie B, you better than that. Don't worry about it. I just thought I'd put that out there because I am petty. She got a face on her like, why you gotta go there? It is what it is. We keep it 100 over here. Babe, where we at now?
Jerry Hinton said,
you hear her voice change? What up, Jerry Hinton?
You're saying a lot, bro. I didn't think you got rid of comments.
Got rid of comments? Okay. I don't. Thank you.
Arlene S. Black.
What's up, Arlene S. Black?
The children come first when it's time to eat.
Always, all day.
Yes, sir. I thought he was surely called by God until one day I watched him treat his wife like crap. And then
that's what she called.
All of y'all channels popped up and started saying what I was thinking and watching, and I couldn't believe so many people were thinking the same thing.
If it quacks like a duck. Next.
And she said, you got me cracking up. Yes, she was about to do it again.
She was about to do it again. Y'all saying that little thing she's about to... Next.
Sonia Brown.
What's up, Sonia Brown?
He is telling us that Megan is still working in a roundabout way. I shake my head.
Right. Thank you.
And the last one is from Sonia Brown. She said she sure was about to do it again. Oh wow. Boom, boom, boom.
Thank you. Beep, beep, boom. What? Now, we gonna take a little break so Miss B can calm down because she's looking at me like you talk too much. Keep it 100 with y'all. We gonna take a little break and we be back with the grid down ones, right, baby?
Right.
Cause you gotta check me now, right? It's check mode. Check season. Something that don't happen on Tim's farm. We'll be back. I love you. Okay, y'all, we back and it's time for Grid Down. The first show.
Okay, hang on.
All right. You want me to sing again?
No, why don't you just click on the right one?
All right, let me see here. Where we at? All right.
See, you don't even know.
I think this is it. I'm trying. Yep. That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Right there.
All right.
My bad, y'all, for the dead air.
Okay.
All right, let's roll. I should have been blowing, huh?
And
Won't you woo, woo, woo?
Can you? I'm ready.
Won't you woo, 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 woo?
Stop, I'm ready.
You wasn't ready. This time is mine. It's mine. Jeffrey Osborne, the
This is
field.
South Carolina.
What up, bro?
He said he just got home from church. Where you get the little black thing from?
Oh, that's a projector, man. You can order that on anywhere. I got mine, you want to be honest? I got mine from Five Below. Honestly. But you know Five Below now is 5, 10, 15, 20. It cost me like $20 or $25. What we pay for that thing?
I forget.
But that's where we got it.
It wasn't a lot. It was from Five Below. I don't think it was more than like 20-ish.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
some $20-something. And you just plug that up and you good to run. Especially if you got a small box. Leave that TV off, hook your phone up, run your Netflix and everything like that, and put it on a sheet that you'd have nailed up to the wall. You good. Next.
Julie Taman.
What's up, Julie Taman?
Thanks, CD, for sharing all this with us. This crazy world, we all have to be ready for plan A, B, and C, or even this crazy weather we are getting this year.
Man, it just snowed. It was 75 the day before, and then it snowed the next day.
Yeah. Tomorrow weather.
I have squirrels running around in the snow. Does that make any sense?
This tomorrow weather is high 75, winds and tornado warnings in my area. Everyone stay safe.
Thank you. And that is real important, y'all. It's getting bad out here. And with the weather and things like that, y'all need some of this stuff. Y'all need some of this stuff because even if the electric go down for 5 or 6 hours, let's say you got your grandbabies over, you don't want to be in the dark with them. Nice.
Yeah, like it seems like extreme weather is becoming more and more frequent.
And these tornadoes and stuff getting rapid, they wrapping it up.
Yeah, and I think last year in Texas, like there was something like they basically realized like their electrical grid like wasn't enough for all those people or something. Like, yeah. So be prepared.
And have your own stuff, please. No matter where you got to start. Like I said, if you got to start with your car and a little inverter box, you will have your lights on. Don't worry, man. It's stressful being in the dark. Next.
Darlene Johnson said, thanks, Charlie B.
Thank y'all all for even just coming in and rocking with me. Because this is more important than anything other that I do on here.
Lady Love.
What's up, Lady Love?
Thanks, Charlie B, for this information because where I live, the electricity can go anytime and everything in this home runs on electric.
You're welcome, babe.
Janice Prelo Wright.
What's up, Auntie?
Thank you for caring enough to share your knowledge. The information is truly valuable and appreciated. We are on it.
Thank you. And I know y'all are because we done had talks. Big bro done called me like, Charlie B, hey, what's this stuff? We ordering it now. Let's go.
Glamma 007.
What's up, Glamma 007? And like I said before, that show Last night was for you, baby.
Informative CB, thank you. What do you suggest for those living in apartments and without a vehicle?
I think, without a vehicle?
Yeah.
I forgot that part. Okay, Grandma. And see, that's why I said I was going to do the comments. Without a vehicle, Grandma, get the ones with the solar power. And what I would suggest, take your screen out, right? Take your screen out your window, because the windows now, they have all this UV protection and all that. You want full sun on your panels. So take the screen out. Hopefully it's warm outside, and just lift your window up, put your panels in your window. You will get your sun. Hopefully, where you live and stuff, the sun shines directly this way at this time of day and stuff like that. But even cloudy days, you'll still pull in some juice, right? So get you a small box, solar panels, and technically, with the situation you're in, get you a box that will take in more than you want to put out. You feel me? Like, say if you're only using a TV and a light, you want a box that's going to put out like maybe 200. But if you have enough windows and things like that, you have enough solar panels where you could probably pump 400 watts into the box. So it's still charging while you're still watching TV and have lights and things like that. And at night, you close your windows and do all that and things like that and stuff like that. But yeah, that's why, if you notice, I don't have no screens in my windows. I've made that statement in Grid Down before. I don't have no screens in my windows, because if it do go bad and stuff like that, and people want to start stealing stuff and stuff like that, you got to think about that. I'd rather have my solar panels in my windows instead of outside. Let's go.
Silky Smooth.
What's up, Silky Smooth?
Charlie B, great information for Good Down. Thank you.
You're welcome, and that's probably why I'm dealing with these flies, other than the kids walking in and out the house, leaving the doors open. Y'all know what I'm dealing with.
April Masterson.
What's up, April?
Wonderful information.
She just looked at me like, don't do that again. She already checked you on that 8 months ago. Next.
Wonderful information, CB. If my power goes out, I will just call you to get things running again.
I can't. April, ain't you in Atlanta?
Joy, nice and sassy.
What's up, Joy, nice and sassy? Welcome, baby.
Great show. Can you tell me how long you have to keep the little box hooked to a car battery for it to charge? Also, is the bigger box called a portable power station? And could that just be sat on the floor in a laundry room, for example? Yes,
ma'am. Yes, again, he's sitting on the floor in the laundry room. It is called a power station. What else she asked me?
How long do you have to keep the little box hooked to a car battery for it to charge?
Which little box? Oh, the small one? The small ones you can hook to your, I did this last night, I think, but you can hook them to your lighter. It takes a whole lot longer to charge. Or you could get you a power inverter, like the ones you hook to your car that I showed you to run the house, and charge it up like that in an hour or two if you do have a vehicle. Next.
Junior Enemy.
What's up, big bro?
Thanks, CB. I was just looking at a power station. Also, could that converter use solar for charging? Anyways, great video. More information than Tim will ever provide.
The converter for the car, it just goes off 12 volt, off a battery. You cannot hook a solar panel to that. But with any of them boxes, you can hook a solar panel to. Now, let me tell you what you can do. If you can find a box, because some of them do this, that will take in like 800-900 watts of solar, and you buy you enough panels, you can just plug in and basically on a sunny day, run what you need to run all day. And then at night, turn on one light, turn on your TV so you're not bored. And then the next day start over. You don't have to have all your solar out or something like that. But when you do it like that, you're going to need a bigger solar panel and stuff like that. Maybe, where's in one solar panel? There was one time, I was getting solar panels for like $59, 250 watt solar panels, right? So I'm going to try to see what that company's doing now. I might do that again, just let y'all know. But those panels, you could prop up on the side of your house, the sun change, move them around to where the sun is. You feel me? That's if you have trust and if it's just a couple days. If you have all these solar panels and stuff like that and you're showing people this stuff, they're going to know you have it. And if everything really goes down real bad, they're coming to get it. You feel me? So I don't want anybody to. I'm trying to keep y'all as safe as I can. You feel me? So if people know you have stuff and they don't have it and they have children to feed and things like that and they're tired of being in the dark, the best person in the world could get bad on you. You know? So that's where I'm going to leave it at that.
Enjoy Nice and Sassy said, if you do decide to do another show, could you share more info on how we can save on electricity costs in general? My electric company recently added a distribution service fee, and I've seen my cost double over the past 3 months. I found it helpful when you shared about how much energy a stove burns. I must admit, I've been guilty of letting mine run unnecessarily long in the past.
Okay, Miss Lady, look. If you have a house, right, you could build you an array of solar panels on a swivel to where you go out there twice a day and turn it to where the sun hits it. And there's boxes and things now that you could get to hook to your house to where you might be paying how can I put this? All your solar comes in first. You use that first. Then anything after that, you use grid. That allows you to have a $30, $40, $50 electric bill. You need to look into that. Next.
Lilo's Beaches.
What's up, Lilo Beaches?
I'm confused. What charges your 4,000 watt inverter that you use to charge the Oscal power station? You mentioned batteries, but what kind of batteries that cost $1,100? How many batteries do you have for it at $1,100 each? And can you show all your actual connections?
I already came on here and said I'm not showing my system. I'm not showing because, like I said, people will come and get it. No, I can't show that. But my whole thing is this. It might sound excessive to some people, but it's just what you want to do. I've been in the dark for a week. That was the hardest time ever if I didn't have that box. I went like 2-3 days in the dark, right? So in total, it was like 9 days. I went like 2 days in the,
She's asking what charges the 4,000 watt inverter.
The inverter, nothing charges the inverter but the car. You hook the inverter up to the car. Now the box, you buy you an inverter that's 4,000 watts with one plug on it. I said channel before, but with one plug on it, you plug that into your car. You then therefore run the Oscal cord with an extension cord to that box, and it will charge this box up in 2 hours. And you back running. So everything I showed yesterday on the one show where I was unplugging stuff and I said you had 9 hours with this, you have 10 hours with this. And y'all seen the wattage I was pulling in. Let me tell you this. All right. So I never went over like 400 watts yesterday, right? With everything I was running, right? Okay. When I plug this box up to my car, if I have to, the inverter in my car, that's 4,000 watts with one channel on it, right? 1,100 watts to 1,200, 1,300 watts starts coming into this box. Incoming. I'm only sending out 400 watts. You feel me? So that means I have still like 900 watts charging my battery and I'm still using this thing and it's not really costing me nothing. And in probably 3 hours now, I can unplug everything and I'm good to go for whatever the box tells me life I have on it. Another 10, 15, or determine what I showed y'all yesterday, if your 3 days can turn into 6. If you have that, if you just have something for your car to charge your box, you're done. That is it, baby. Next. She asked anything else?
No, that was it. The last one is from TS1.
What's up, TS Fizzle?
She's just said much needed.
Oh, Miss Lady, I appreciate you and I hope everybody can stay safe. And like I said before, I will always say this stuff is not your children. I know it costs a lot. I know sometimes you have to struggle to get these things, but these are not your children. This is not nothing that you want to risk your life for. Please, please. Let me just say this. Charlie B has a place to go if it really gets bad, to where 2 more boxes are, more batteries are. It's in West V. Y'all already know this. I got property in West V. But I'm out of here. I'm dipping. You feel me? I don't care what's in here, the food, I don't care. And we'll talk about that later, but you got to look at life like this. Get you a good... And this is a whole nother show. I know y'all going to be like, wait a minute, Charlie B, you stepped off into something else. What if you got to leave, Charlie B, and you got to leave all that stuff? You got to leave your food and you got to leave everything. That's why you invest in some nice coolers. Right? Okay. You invest in some nice coolers, you put food in there that's not going to perish for about 4 or 5 years. You go bury that cooler. If everything go bad, you go dig up that cooler. You got enough food to get you to where you need to be, where you know you're going to be safe. Make sense? That's time for another subject. That's, you know what I mean? Now, that leaves you in a situation to where only every 4 or 5 years you have to go dig up this box, get rid of all that food in there and replenish it. Cover it back up. You know where it is. Let's get it, let's go. And I know some people gonna be on here like, okay, this brother too into it, he burying food. It is what it is. This ain't no game. We dealing with some major stuff here. If y'all understand what I meant by that. Charlie B, love y'all. I'm out. I hope I did my thing today. And see you later. Oh, and I just wanted to say, I thought I'd be on earlier, but the kids is out of school again today. Are y'all dealing with this? Was y'all out of school this much when y'all was kids? Teacher's Day, Records Day. I want to be with my man or my woman day. I did. What is all this? I got offline last night. I was like, well, we gonna do this, we gonna do that tomorrow, blah, blah, blah. She was like, kids ain't got no school. I was like, what? Again? Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Y'all come in and tell me about the school thing. Does it seem like the kids is more at home with us during the school year than they are at school anymore? Compared to usually? And did your kids take 2 weeks off for, what was it, Christmas?
Yeah.
We didn't get no 2 weeks for Christmas. Never mind. I'm out. Charlie B out. Yes, Charlie B, you know me. I'm just like you. I never got that. We had to go back to school about 7 days after it was a wrap. And you did your thing. Good information for people. Yes. And I'm confused too now with the way Tim was talking, the way Leela have her information, what you said. I don't know. Tim cleared it up, I thought yesterday, but now he should clear it up some more. Let's get it, let's go, let's proceed. Bye. What he said, I'm out, y'all. Love y'all.